Welcome to another Vanguard Scotland blogcast. As change management consultants, we all too often hear about previous change programs attempts that have failed either to achieve real change or have simply not stuck as people gradually reverted to their old ways. As known bringers of success, we'd like to share with you some of the key reasons why this happens. At Vanguard, we have talked a lot about the rules for improving your business and sensible analysis and design of change. And if you want, you can find lots of information about that on our website at www.vanguardscotland.co.uk, or on our blog, or by attending one of our courses. So today, we'd like to just concentrate on the item many are afraid to discuss, point 4, which is probably why it's so often a point of failure. How to get the business leaders to change their behaviour. Let's look at a failing leader. The head is full of unit costs, setting targets, service standards, productivity, and functional work design. This all has an influence on how they spend their time. For example, if they receive complaints, the first reaction is that it's the poor attitude of employees, when in fact the problem is likely down to the design of the system. Or they have a backlog, and they assume that the people are lazy. So a team will go and do time and motion or similar, and then set targets around how fast the work should be done. Anyone who fails will be punished. So pressured staff cheat to achieve their targets and avoid the punishment. You can change the policies and the measures, but unless the leaders actually understand why these changes were made and how they need to behave differently, your firecracker change program has just become a damp squib. So let's look at what the new behaviour looks like. In number 1, we're looking at the system from the outside in. For example, the targets to do things within a certain number of days in public sector planning departments, well, actually all departments, can cause good people to ignore cases that go outside of statutory indicators. Hence, a customer with a more difficult time-consuming issue might wait literally hundreds of days for an answer. Now, this is an obvious system flaw, and the leader must be able to make the connection between their policies and the behaviours that they see. So for 2, an example replacement for the above policy of do everything within X number of days might be simply to work on a first in, first out basis. But number 4 is the real key, and this is where most programs fall down. So this is the crucial bit, coaching the leader. First, make sure the leader knows the core policies around how the work should be done. Then go and study someone doing the work. If the policy is not being used, coach the leader to ask why. If it's simply human error, coach the leader on how to reinforce the new policy. And if it's because the work design prevents the use of the policy, then coach the leader on how to problem solve. For a sustainable change program, repeat this process 2 to 3 times per week for 3 to 6 months. It sounds tough, and it is, but no one says change is easy, and it will massively improve your chances of success. For more on this, as well as regular management tips and resources, visit Vanguard Scotland's blog at www.vanguardscotland.co.uk/blog. Done!